Today we are going to discuss the topic vectors, and in vectors we are going to discuss the first worksheet which will be related to the uh, intermediate level questions related to the vectors. Let's move to the question number one. Question number one is VW is equals to this, find this. First of all, please be very careful about this thing, that this is the symbol of magnitude of a vector, and the formula for the magnitude is we can see that this one is the x coordinate and minus 24 is the y coordinate, and the formula for magnitude of any vector will be x square plus y square. So we can use this one as, here the x coordinate is 10 and the y coordinate is minus 24. So this will be 10 square is 100 plus 24 square is 576, and if we add it with the 100 and then take the square root, the final answer will be 26. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 2. 2p plus q. So 2p means 2 into the vector p is 4 and 5 plus q. Q is minus 2 and 7. So this will be 8 and 10, because we have to multiply 2 with 4 as well as 2 with 5, plus minus 2 and 7 and 8. Now this will become 8 plus minus 2 and then 10 plus 7. So this will be 8 minus 2 and 17. So finally 6 and 17 will be the final answer. Next question is, again we can see that this is the symbol of magnitude. So we can use the coordinates of p. So this will be, magnitude of p will be equals to, no need to write the formula again and again. In the previous question I just wrote the formula, because just to remind this thing that the formula for magnitude is x square plus y square. So here we can see x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is 5. So this will be 16 plus 25. So 16 plus 25 is 41, and if we take the square root, this will be square root of 41 or 6.4. So I prefer that you can write this one, square root of 41, or if you can also write 6.4. So we can write 6.4. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Find the column vector AB. Now be very careful about this thing, that if we have a vector AB, it means that B is the end point and A is the starting point. So we can say A will be the starting point and B will be the end point. And whenever we have 2 points and we need to find the column vector, what we have to do, we have to write it as vector AB will be equals to end point minus starting point. So end point is 5, 6 minus starting point is 3 and 2. So the final answer will be 2 and 4, because if we further write it as, we can write it as 5 minus 3 and 6 minus 2. But the important thing is that the concept is end point minus starting point of any vector. If we have 2 vectors, we can simplify it like this. Now find the vector AB. Again we can see this is the symbol of magnitude. So we can write it as square root of 2 square plus 4 square. So this will be 4 plus 16 and this will be 20. So square root of 20 will be equals to 4.47. 4.47 will be the final answer. Let's move to the part C. B is the midpoint of the line AC. Find the coordinates of C. So we know that B is the midpoint of line AC. So there is a point, we don't know about that point, and B is the point. There B is a, we can see that we have point A, we have point A and point B, and B is the midpoint of point C, line AC. So we need to find the coordinates of C. So how we can use, we know that the formula for the midpoint is, formula for the midpoint, B is the midpoint, so 5 and 6, the formula for the midpoint will be, let's say the coordinates of C is X and Y. So the coordinates of A is 3 and 2 and C is X and Y. So how we can find it, how we can find the coordinates of C, how we can find the coordinates of C, this will be, so this will be X plus 3 whole divided by 2 and Y plus 2 whole divided by 2. So we can say, we can equate these two. So this will be X plus 3 whole divided by 2 is equals to 5. And similarly, if we further simplify it, this will be X plus 3 is equals to 10. And then X will be equals to 10 by 3. Similarly, Y coordinate. So Y coordinate will be Y plus 2 whole divided by 2 is equals to 6. So Y is equals to 12 by, Y is equals to, there is a mistake in the previous part, that this will be X is equals to 10 minus 3, so X will be equals to 7. Similarly, 12 minus 2, Y will be equals to 10. So 7 and 10 will be the final answer. 7 and 10 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number part D. Find the equation of the straight line passing through the points A and B. So we know that the coordinates of A will be 3 and 2. The coordinates of B will be, B was 5 and 6. So we need to find the equation of this line. Whenever we have 2 points, so we can easily find out the equation of the line. So first of all, we need to find out the gradient. So the gradient will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. The equation of a straight line will be y is equals to mx plus c. So the gradient will be 6 minus 2 divided by 5 minus 3. So this will be 4 by 2, which will be 2. So 2 will be the gradient. What about y-intercept? For y-intercept, we can use any of the point in the equation. Let's use the point A. So y is 2, m is 2, x is 3. So if we simplify it further, so we can say this will be 2 is equals to 6 plus c, and then this will be, if we simplify it further, so c will be equals to 2 minus 6, c will be equals to minus 4. So the finally y is equals to 2x minus 4 will be the final answer. So this is the way we can find out the equation of line if we have 2 points, and we can easily find out the y-intercept as well as the gradient. Let's move to the next question. The straight line passes through the point A and B, cuts the y-axis at D. Write down the coordinates of D. We know that the equation of the line AB is y is equals to 2x minus 4, and if it cuts the y-axis at D, what does it mean? At y-axis, x will be equals to 0. So just put x equals to 0 in this equation. So this will be y is equals to -4. So it means that x is 0 and y is -4. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the question number 4. Find the magnitude of the vector this. So again the question for magnitude. So -1 square plus 7 square. So this will be 1 plus 49. So square root of 50. So square root of 50 will be equals to 7.70. 7.07 will be the final answer. Let's move to the question number 5. Magnitude of vector AB. So again we can simplify it as plus 5 square. So this will be 9 plus 25. So 9 plus 25, 9 plus 25, and then square root of the answer. So this will be equals to 5.83. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Now, okay, this is basically the intermediate level question. Now, the diagram shows the most important thing is to understand the question first. The diagram shows a triangle OAB and a parallelogram OALK. Now, the position vector of A is small a, the position vector of B is small b, K is the point on AB, so that AK ratio KB will be equals to 1:2. Find the position vector of L. Find the position vector of L. Now the very first thing is that we need to identify the required answer. What we have to find out? We have to find out the position vector of L, which means OL. We have to identify it like this. Let me remove this line again and draw it again. So this will be the required line. It's not the straight line. So I hope that okay. This is the resultant vector. We need to find out. So the very first thing is identify what you have to find out. Now the next thing is you have to write the equation for that line OL. So OL will be equals to OA plus AL, because we are using this path that we have to move from starting point till the end point. So this will be the path we have to follow. OA vector OA plus AL. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the vector AL. We are very clear about OA, that OA is equals to small a, and we need to find out AL. And we also know this thing that AL, vector AL is equals to vector OK. Why? Because this is a parallelogram. This is the point where they said that this is a parallelogram. It means vector AL is equals to vector OK. Now first of all we need to find out the vector OK. So OK, vector O to K will be equals to OB plus BK. Now we are very much clear about this one, that vector OB is equals to small a. But we are not clear about the vector BK. So first of all we need to find out the vector BK. Now for vector BK we will use this thing, that AK ratio KB. So AK ratio KB, what does this line means? This line means that if AK by KB is equals to 1 by 2. If AK is 1, KB will be 2. Now from here we can say that KB, if we rearrange this one, so KB will be, if KB is 2, AB will be, vector A to B will be 3. So from here we can say that KB will be equals to, vector KB will be equals to 2 by 3 times vector AB. Now we are not sure about vector AB, so first we need to find out the vector AB. Now we are finding out this one, so vector AB will be equals to, vector AB will be equals to, as we are trying to use the addition equations only, that is why we have to use the concept of negative vectors. So vector A to B, we know that for vector A to B, this is point A, this one is point B, this one is O. So we need, if we want to find out the vector AB, this will be equals to AO plus OB. So AO plus OB, this will be equals to vector AB. So AO is equals to AO. We know that if O to A is small a, then A to O will be equals to minus A. So that is why we can write it minus A plus B. This is vector AB. Now we can put it over here. So vector KB will be equals to 2 by 3 into B minus A. Now we will use this one over here, that KB. Now we need to find out BK. So for BK, we need to change the direction, minus 2 by 3 B minus A. Minus 2 by 3 B minus A. So from here, we just put it over here. So OB will be equals to, OB will be equals to, O to B will be equals to B, small b, minus BK is equals, plus BK is equals to minus 2 by 3 BA. So minus 2 by 3 B minus A. Just put it over here, this one over here. So we can say that AL will be equals to, we can simplify it like this, minus 2 by 3 B plus 2 by 3 A. And if we take the LCM over here, so this will be 3B minus 2B whole divided by 3 plus 2 by 3A. And finally we can write it as, vector AL will be equals to B by 3 plus 2 by 3A. Just use it over here. So OA is equals to small a plus 1 by 3B plus 2 by 3A. So from here we can see that this one and this one is the like term. So we can write it as, OA, let me change the color first, that vector OA is equals to 3A plus 2A whole divided by 3 plus 1 by 3A. Just took the LCM. So vector OA will be equals to 5 by 3A plus 1 by 3B. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. In the next class, we will again discuss the questions like this. This is a complicated questions, but if you are if you will follow the directions, if you will follow the process, you will get the final answer very easily. Okay, we will discuss the remaining questions in the next class. Thank you.